3, 2, 1.
In which book does the character Gavroche appear? The answer is D. Les Miserables. Which movie features a dance-off between NJ and P? The answer is A. Moonwalker. Polychaetes make up a large and diverse group. Which category do the majority of these worms fall into? The answer is D. Marine. Which vegetable has the botanical name Brassica oleracea var. Italica? The answer is A. Broccoli. What is the name of the chapter in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire in which Cedric Diggory dies? The answer is C. Flesh, Blood, and Bone. Which company introduced the first personal computer? The answer is B. Apple. What is a saw generally used for? The answer is B. Carpentry. What is the footwear worn with traditional Scottish kilts? The answer is B. Loafers. Which item contains notes and assignments? The answer is B. Notebook. What is one major cause of skin cancer? The answer is D. Ultraviolet light. Which architect designed the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona? The answer is A. Antoni Gaudí. Which book is about the adventures of a hobbit named Bilbo Baggins? The answer is A. The Hobbit. Who was the trickster god in Egyptian mythology? The answer is B. Thoth. Who must you talk to in order to activate the Lamb Essence Tome quest in the computer game Diablo Roman 2? The answer is C. Alker. If I yell out to a coworker which occupation would have a scenario where it is impossible to respond for scientific reasons? The answer is A. Astronaut. Who was the only U.S. president to be a naturalized citizen? The answer is D. Obama. The Statue of Liberty is located in which country? The answer is B. USA. Which of these numbers is not a perfect square? The answer is D. 25. The first hydrogen fuel cell vehicle was developed by which company in the late 90s? The answer is B. Toyota. Who portrays Effie Melody White in the 2006 movie Dreamgirls? The answer is A. Jennifer Hudson. Wax is on some plant leaves for what reason? The answer is C. Keep the hydration inside. Who played Marshall Matt Dillon in the TV series Gunsmoke? The answer is D. James Arness. What was the name of the maid who worked for the Jetsons on the hit show of the same name? The answer is B. Rosie. What color are blueberries? The answer is D. Blue. Which equipment would best be used for an activity on a biochemistry unit? The answer is B. Test tube, hot plate, and safety goggles. What is the longest dress ever made called? The answer is D. Versailles gown. Which one is not one of Tom's sisters? The answer is A. Mary Lee. Which capital is known as the City of Lights in English? The answer is A. Paris. During which stage of its life cycle does a butterfly spend the most time eating plant leaves? The answer is C. Larva. During interphase of what process, each chromosome is duplicated, and the sister chromatids formed during synthesis are held together at the centromere region by cohesin proteins? The answer is C. Meiosis. What are the names of the Autobot twins in Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen? The answer is D. Mudflap and Skids. In which direction do the Tigris and Euphrates rivers flow? The answer is A. Northwest to southeast. Mice, rabbits, bobcats, and squirrels all live in a brush ecosystem. Which animal would have the most difficult time surviving if the population of the other three animals continued to decrease? The answer is C. Bobcat. In India, dacoit is a synonym for what word? The answer is D. Bandit. If a student scores 7 out of 10 in an exam and the marks are out of 20, what fraction represents the score? The answer is D. Can't be determined. What vegetable is also called a bell pepper in the US but capsicum elsewhere? The answer is D. Chili pepper. What type of character did Julia Roberts voice in the 2006 computer-animated movie The Ant Bully? The answer is C. A nurse ant. The first leg on the first installment of reality show The Amazing Race contained a roadblock in which teams had to do what? The answer is B. Eat an ostrich egg. What is the philosophical concept of the greatest happiness for the greatest number called? The answer is A. Utilitarianism. Which designer revolutionized haute couture in the 1980s with his extravagant and avant-garde designs? The answer is D. Thierry Mugler. What tissue blocks entry of pathogens in mammals? The answer is C. Epithelial. Which animal's young are called kits? The answer is C. Rabbit. Which historical figure is known as the Great and ruled Russia for 36 years? The answer is B. Stalin. In what order are the strokes in individual medley swum? The answer is D. Butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. Which technology giant launched Google Plus in 2011? The answer is D. Google. Name the overbearing, pompous, untalented anchorman at the station where Mary worked in The Mary Tyler Moore Show. The answer is B. Ted Baxter. A scientist needs to take a picture of the well-ordered arrangements of the atoms and molecules within a substance. Which of the following instruments would be best for the scientist to use? The answer is C. An electron microscope. What was the first vehicle to travel at supersonic speed? The answer is C. Bell X-1. Which electronic device uses a cathode ray tube for display? The answer is A. Television. Who wrote the Treatise of Human Nature?